Our demonstration today is record base. We need this equipment for making the record base, upper and lower stone cast, cup, glass cup, wax knife, brush, pencil, cold mold seal, cold cure acrylic, powder and liquid, rubber bowl filled with water. First, we draw our line for the periphery of the record base or the flanges of the record base. Started, we draw a line, pass through the deepest point of the vestibule all around the upper cast. In the record base, we need only to draw one line. No need for the second line as we make it in the special trays. Only one line to the record base. And now for the lower, one line pass through the vestibule and the deepest point of the vestibule. Now we're starting to put our cold mold seal, separating medium. Using the brush, paint the final cast or stone cast by cold mold seal. This is for the upper, and now for the lower. And leave it to dry. Now we should prepare our cold cure acrylic for the record base. There are many materials used to make a record base, but the suitable material for us is cold cure acrylic. It's contained from liquid and powder polymer, and liquid, it's methyl methacrylate. We put a suitable amount of liquid and then gradual adding the powder till it has the saturation. When we added the powder, we see it's dissolved directly in the liquid. Continuous adding the powder till we have the saturation. We see now there is an area not dissolved in the liquid. Now we start our mixing till I have a homogeneous mixture, and leave it to reach dust stage. Now it is inside this stage, then sticky stage, then dust stage, and after that rubber stage, finally stiff stage. I need to reach the dust stage, the working stage. The property of record base, it should fill the vestibule. The flanges should be with the level of the vestibule and should be rounded and smooth, and the area over the crest of the alveolar ridge should be thin to provide a space for artificial teeth when I reach the arrangement of teeth. Now it is in sticky stage. Stick to my finger. I must check it again. It is still in the sticky stage, and we can see the shining of the surface. Now the shining appearance or the surface, it disappears gradual, so I need to check it. No, it is now still in the rubber, on the sticky stage. I check it again. Now it is in the dust stage. I can work now. I put water on it, and then I take a suitable amount of the acrylic and distribute it equally on the upper cast, and I should be sure that the material reach the vestibule, and the crest of the alveolar ridge should be thin. If I need more material, I can put it and redistribute it. Can see I fill the vestibule by the material, and the crest of the alveolar ridge should be thin over the crest of the alveolar ridge, and also in the buccal and labial slope should be thin. The acrylic should be thin to provide a space for arrangement of teeth. If there is any excess material, I can remove it when I still in the stage. But when I reach the rubber stage, I can't remove it. When I remove, I readapted the material. We see over the crest of the alveolar ridge should be thin, also in the buccal and labial slope should be thin, and the vestibules filled with the material. This is for the upper. I should clean the glass cup so as not to leave any excess material and working as accelerators, because any excess material and excess old material, it will act as accelerators. Also, we add a liquid monomer, suitable amount for the lower, and now the powder. I see it dissolve directly. I can see it not dissolved, so I can mix it now. Now cover it till it reaches the dust stage. When see the record base, there is many differences between the record base and special tray. First, the special tray have a handle. The record base without handle. Second, the special tray shorter than the vestibule by 2 mm. The record base, it is exact with the vestibule, no shortening. The special tray should have a thickness. The record base over the part over the crest of the alveolar ridge should be thin. The record base made on the master cast, stone cast. The special tray made on study cast or study model. The special tray, we use it to take final impression. The record base, we use it to make pie trim and then take the vertical dimension and centric relation. We see our cold cure now. It's still shiny and stick to my finger. Check it again. I see its shiny surface now become less, So I think it's become in the stage. Not to stick to my finger. It is on. I reached the stage. I can walk now. I put it on the cast and distribute it equally, and should be thin over the crest of the alveolar ridge, and the material should fill the vestibule. You see it? The crest of the alveolar ridge should be thin as possible, and then remove the excess material and then adapt it again inside the vestibule. If I have no time to remove the excess material, I can remove it by the handpiece. But if I have time, I can remove it by wax knife. It takes less time than the handpiece. You see over the crest of the alveolar ridge, the material is thin, and on the labial and buccal slope also. And I check my upper. I think it's hot and then become cold, so I can remove it from the posterior part by wax knife. I remove it carefully like this. You see the transparency of the part over the crest of the alveolar ridge. It is thin. And also for the lower, the part over the crest of the alveolar ridge should be thin. When the lower record base become hard, so if I want to remove it, I can remove it from this area. I can remove it from this area by push the record base from the lingual part, lingual frenum.